Assalamualaikum. I will present project with the title Effectiveness Online Learning for Digital Systems During COVID-19 Pandemic. My name is Ismahani binti Ismail and my group member is Nolina binti Paraman. We are from School of Electrical Engineering. So the project background. As we know, now we are facing the pandemic disease. So for the alternative way to deliver the lecture to students, instead of using face-to-face learning, we implement online learning as the delivery method. So this paper describes the implementation of online learning for digital system course for semester 2019-2020 for second semester that was running during this pandemic. The project objectives. So the first one is to study three main elements such as the online learning design, online learning delivery, and online learning assessment with existed with online learning tools. Second is to implement online learning using synchronous and asynchronous methods. And the third one is to analyze the effectiveness of the learning method that have been used based on the reflections and feedback from the students. And we categorize this result into three parts, which are satisfactory, disagree, and improvement that needed. Okay, the novelty of this project is we implement the asynchronous online learning, which is we use pre-recorded video, and another one is we implement synchronous online learning, which is online face-to-face. So we apply many online tools, for example, Zoom, Webex, Google Meet, PowerPoint, OBS Studio, UTM e-learning, Padlet, and we also use WhatsApp and Telegram chat. The framework of the design idea is shown in this figure. So three elements, okay, here. So we start by online learning design. So in here we need to we need to organize the learning activities, for example the lecture and the Q&A session, and then we need to fit it within the 2 hours class. Okay, then the second element is online learning delivery. So in here we use two methods, which is asynchronous online learning and synchronous online learning. Okay, and then the third element is online learning assessment. So in here we assess the student using online test and online final examination. So both of the online learning delivery and online learning assessment, so we applied online learning tools. So the result of this project is the students' feedback. So based on the methods, the online methods that we have been used, and another one is the result of the student in terms of the CLO achievement. Okay, the innovativeness. Okay, we apply synchronous online learning and asynchronous online learning. Okay, for the asynchronous online learning, okay, for example, we conduct the class for 2 hours using the Webex and Google Meet. So in the middle of the time, there will be the discussion between lecturer and the students. So we use WhatsApp or Telegram group. Okay, at the end of the lecture, so homework are given to the student. We use UTM e-learning. And the student were asked to share their answers or their discussion in the Padlet. For the asynchronous online learning, so what we use is we do the pre-recorded video, and the video is uploaded into the YouTube, and its link is copied to the UTM e-learning. So 1 hour before the class begins, so student will watch the video during the 2 hours of the class. Okay, the flow is still same. So Q&A session, okay, is opened synchronously during the class using Telegram or WhatsApp group. So, and at the end of the lecture, homework also given to the UTM e-learning, and student can share the answer inside Padlet. So at the end of the semester, student will give the feedback for the both of the delivery methods that have been done. So by filling the provided Google form, so their response will indicate the effectiveness of this learning method that has been used. So this is the example of the lecture notes, which is the pre-recorded video that we uploaded to the UTM e-learning, and this is the features inside the UTM e-learning that which is the activity completion we use to get the students attendance. So this is the example of the students homework that they already shared in the Padlet. And this is the some example of discussion that have been go through using the Telegram group. Okay, so in this project, okay, we implement blended learning, which is we combine synchronous online learning, which is face to face, and asynchronous online learning, which is the pre-recorded video. And we apply various online tools. Okay, so here we apply UTM e-learning, Padlet, and Google Form for students to share their discussion and reflections respectively. Okay, from this project, we try to search the effectiveness of the online learning method that have been done. So from the survey, 75% of students were satisfied with the online learning that have been implemented. So they argue that the asynchronous online learning is more suitable for them because they can solve the issue of internet connection in their place. So they can choose their time to learn to watch the lecture notes. So furthermore, they also say that they can relearn or rewatch the video many times. Okay, however, 25% of students disagree with the online learning method because they said that they have the poor internet connection, and furthermore, they feel that it's hard for them to ask the question directly to the lecturer. This is the example of the students' reflection, which is we divided to 3 parts: the satisfactory reflection, disagree reflection, and suggestion to improve. Okay, this is the CLO achievement from the students. So we have 3 CLOs. So CLO 1 actually is assessed based on the online test and online final examination. CLO 2 and CLO 3 are assessed based on the project-based learning. So CLO 1 more to the student can analyze and design the system. CLO 2 and CLO 3 is the life learning and ethical for the student to complete the project. So this is some references that we have used. Thank you.